Going everybody, Mortero Chris here. Welcome my fellow guard owls. I hope everybody out there is doing good with all that's going on with COVID-19. I know it's been roughly about 2.5, 3 weeks since I last put something out. Reason for that being is because I was getting ready to transition and move from Texas to Massachusetts. So here I am in beautiful old Massachusetts. Finally got settled in about 7 days ago, and it's been all right. Weather is definitely different out here for me than what I'm used to being, coming from Texas. So I'm definitely enjoying the cool evenings. And the days ain't so bad either. So I'm loving Massachusetts quite a bit. Um, I got these homegirls back here. There were gifts given to me before I left San Antonio, Texas. Um, Green, the seven colors, and black robed Santissima Muertes. Um, the green one back there is a very interesting story for me, so I'll give you a little story about what happened there. About a year to a year and a half ago, this goes back to when I was in El Paso before I relocated back to San Antonio. Um, I had a dream one night where my mother and I, in this dream, we were driving and it was a cloudy day and it was sprinkling and then it got real, heavy thunderstorm rolled in and then it just kind of lightened up a bit and we kept on kind of driving around this I guess like a cathedral. It had to have been a Roman Catholic church. That's what I'm primarily used to. And it got to a point to where we got out of the car and we walked out of the car, entered the Roman Catholic cathedral, and it was pretty dimly lit in there. It was a very gray colored dream. And at one point, I made my way away from my mother, and I walked into a back room that was really not lit up at all, and nobody was in there. And when I walked in there, there was a statue in the left corner of that room of La Santísima Muerte in green. And I'd never really worked with her in green before, so this was something new to me. And as we all know, when she comes to you in a dream, it can mean something pretty specific to look forward to in the future. So anyway, I walk up to La Santísima Muerte statue in green in the left corner of this dream, and I'm looking at her feet, and her feet were kind of chipped off. So this indicated to me that this was a very old statue that had been there for a while. Um, and so I kneel down and I start praying. And when I'm done praying, I get back up off my knees and I look up at her. And slowly, as I look up to her, I see her guadaña, her scythe, lowering down and touching my left shoulder. Um, Her scythe slowly went back up, and bam, I woke up. That's all I remember out of that dream. So you'd think even after that I would go ahead and get myself a green Santissima Muerte statue, right? I didn't even do that. All I did was just basically remember this dream, and I had told a few people about this dream, but I never really understood what it meant. I just knew that something was going to happen in the future. So, lo and behold, fast forward to now, at the present day, I'm out about in Lowell, Massachusetts, and we went to a grocery store, and it's not cloudy today, it's actually very sunny. But we end up walking past this Roman Catholic church, and it's St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Church. And it dawns to me in the corner of my mind that looks a little bit, just a little tiny bit about that church, what I dreamt. Um, and lo and behold, 2 weeks ago, before I relocated over here to Lowell, Massachusetts, I get this green Santissima Muerte statue. And I see that St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Church. So that's how I made the connections that later on in the future, something would happen with a green Santissima Muerte statue of some sort. So here we are. And so there she is right there in the corner. So yeah, just a little story there for you guys. An experience through a dream that I had a year and a half ago. Um, but other than that, everything's been okay here in in Lowell, Massachusetts. I'm gonna have to get a little used to saying Lowell, Massachusetts. I'm so used to being in Texas. I was born and raised in El Paso, Texas, and went to San Antonio, Texas, and for the past 10 years, just been ping ponging back and forth from San Antonio to El Paso and whatnot. So to be far from Texas, especially this far, is definitely an experience and it's something new for me. Very different out here. So uh, lots of Puerto Rican people so far from what I'm seeing. Um, Everything out here looks so different than what I'm used to. Uh, Being that Lowell, Massachusetts has a history of being the first part of the cotton industry, um, for lack of better terminology, don't get mad at me out there. Um, it's a very industrious kind of looking kind of city. Even the apartment complexes are very industrious looking. So just very different experience than what I'm used to seeing, coming from Texas. The weather is very different. The food out here is great. And the people here are really, really friendly. So yeah, two thumbs up for the kindness of Lowell, Massachusetts. I'm loving the kindness out here. Went out to the lake this past weekend. Had a great time there. Um, so I'm just kind of keeping this video a little light. I just wanted to chime in because it's been 3 weeks since I last released anything. And that would be the reason why I didn't release anything. I just kind of was taking some time in for myself before I moved out here and packing things up, unpacking things, packing things up, unpacking things, seeing what I was going to bring with me, what I was not going to bring with me. But definitely making sure that those three statues back there made their way over here. And actually just got her set up back there about what, a day or two ago. So we're still trying things out over here, seeing if she's liking that area or not. Other than that, we're doing all right. Um, One thing I can definitely cover for sure is the importance of people who work at nighttime, cab drivers, security guards, policemen, people that work in state penitentiaries, the jails, what have you. For those of you that work evening shifts, graveyard shifts, it wouldn't be a bad idea for you to go out and purchase yourself a small Santissima Muerte statue. This is pocket size. It's about like like about 2 inches big. She's black but clear. All right. She's black. She's clear. She's got her owl, and she does come fixed at the bottom. Um, this one I personally carry with me everywhere. Uh, it's another form of protection so that you can always have her. As devotees of of La Santísima Muerte, we always have her in our hearts, right? And she knows this. Um, but it's not a bad idea to have a small statue of her in your pocket. Some people they like to actually be able to pray to a statue of her, an image of her. I personally love to have her with me at all times. And so this is one way that I do. I get myself a little statue like this one. I got this one at Papa Jim's in San Antonio, Texas. Cost me roughly like about like $3, $4. Pretty cheap actually. Very inexpensive. Totally worth it. She's made of resin, a very fine, strong resin. The chances of it breaking, slim to none. I keep her in my pocket at all times, along with like money and whatever else I carry with me. Um, and not a single scratch or blemish to her. Very affordable, very good quality. And you keep her in your pocket once you baptize her, blow some smoke on her, um, light a white candle to her. You can actually use one of these. Just put it on a white plate, candle, let it burn all the way down, form of cleansing, and then brush her down with some holy Florida water if you like. And you can carry her anywhere you want to. Some people I've seen put her in those small, what are those boxes? Altoid boxes, the little breath mint Altoids. They will get those and they'll kind of glue her inside, and they'll decorate the inside of them, and it's like a traveling altar for yourself. For people that have a difficult time having a statue about that size or greater in their home because maybe they don't want their loved ones to find out or whatever the case may be, this is one simple other way that you can actually carry her around without anybody kind of knowing. You can carry her in your purse. For ladies out there, you can carry her in a purse. Uh, and there's even smaller versions of her I've seen. The size of this owl right here, I want to say this is maybe about nickel size. It's about the size of I don't have any change right here to measure it out by vision, but pretty much nickel size. I've seen statues of her about that size, and they run probably like about like 75 cents. Again, I've seen those at public gyms as well. They have them in all sorts of colors. Um, you can put those inside of your purse somewhere, inside your wallet. They also have, the picture prayer cards. So one way or another, there's always a way. But my favorite way to carry La Santísima Muerte with me whenever I leave the house is this little tiny black statue, black for protection when I'm walking in the streets. Not that I live a dangerous life or anything like that, but just a little form of protection. She's always with me. Um, so yeah. Anyway, everybody, I just wanted to chime in and just, make a small little video, let you all know I'm doing okay. I hope you all are doing okay. Uh, I'm now currently in Lowell, Massachusetts. I will be doing mid-June tarot card general readings. I didn't post any new ones at the beginning of the month, again, because of the move that I made. But now that I'm here and I'm settled in, a little later this week, y'all can count on by the weekend, I'll go ahead and have the general tarot card readings for all 12 zodiac signs. And that will cover the remainder of June to the end. And then I'll go ahead and begin from scratch all over again, starting in July, so that we can cover the whole entire month of July instead of having to wait all the way through. Aside from that, if anybody out there is interested in getting any tarot card readings from me, I'm available for that. I am now available for doing spiritual workings, candle magic workings for anybody out there that's interested. I do believe that my contact information is there in the description box. Also, at my splash screen on my channel, in the lower right-hand corner are some links that you can click on for PayPal, for Cash App, for my Facebook, and for my Facebook business page as well. So I hope you all are doing good out there. I hope everybody is healthy. God bless you all. And we'll see you later, all right? Over and out.